Okay, so today is a sunny day in Toronto and we're going to be doing an ab workout because we want to get ready for summer, but also we want to get ready for a lifestyle. We want to have our core to be strong no matter what. So here, you know how we do, we focus on the entire core, rectus abdominis, lower abs, obliques and lower back. And here we're going to be training, so I have the workout ready. We're going to be aiming for strength and endurance because strength mainly because you want the core to be strong, you need to be able to handle a lot of weights if you do weightlifting, but also you want it to be endurance because if you're doing certain sports, your core needs to be able to maintain this constant activation when you're doing certain movements, because otherwise your form's going to be sloppy. Even if you're a runner, even if you're a weightlifter, any kind of activities, your core is being activated, so we just don't want the abs for sure, we want it to be performance. So the endurance is also key here. But yeah, the structure is the same, 3 sections. 3 exercises per section, and then 30 seconds of rest, and then you move on to the second section, do the same thing, and then you move on to the third section, and you do the same thing. So if you think about it, it's 9 exercises, and this entire sequence is 1 round. And here we're aiming for 3 to 5 rounds. I'm going to be doing 3 rounds with you. And if you're a beginner, I highly recommend you to do 3 rounds, because if you think about it, it's 27 sets just for your core, which is a lot of volume. And if you're more advanced, you can do up to 5 rounds, but today I'm going to be doing 3 rounds and we're going to get started right now. So we're going to get started right now. The first section we'll start with a crunch to leg pull in, and then we just follow with me for the other exercises. I have the workout ready in the Gymaholic app and we're starting in 5 seconds. So let's get to it. So crunch, leg pull in, crunch, leg pull in. So it's basically 1 movement into, not 2 movements in one. You really want to hold that crunch at the top, leg pull in. Okay, we'll do this like this. Next one will be side oblique crunch. The goal here is really to contract the obliques. It's not so much to touch your toes, you know. You can try to aim for it, but that's not the goal. You just want to activate your obliques as much as possible. The other side. Here you're not pulling your neck, you're just following the movement with it. Okay, so that's 1 section. We have 30 seconds of rest now. So in this one we're not aiming for speed so much, we're aiming mainly for strength, and we want to take our time when we do the movement, so no rushing. Make sure you're contracting the abs, because there are a lot of movements where people rush the movements and the abs are not being activated as much as it should do. So really try to activate your abs while you're doing the movement, because that's the goal. Okay, this one is lying leg hip raises. So put your arms on the ground, keep the aim as high as possible. Right there. We try to touch the ceiling with your toes. And exhale at the top. And inhale at the bottom. Next one will be side mountain climber. You reach right there on each side. On this one, you're not aiming for speed either. Better be stable on your hands and shoulders. Next one will be plank piston. So get into a plank, pull. And if you can do it like me right now, just hold the plank. You start feeling the burn, and I thought I couldn't do the plank piston anymore and my form would be sloppy. So just take your time on this one. If you can't do the plank piston, just do the normal plank. Second section done. I'm already sweating like crazy. And third section, we'll do a fun one too. We'll feel the burn. So now we're going to be doing lying leg pulling. So really try to put your hand on the side and try to do normal leg pulling. Your lower back should be on the ground. Shouldn't get it here. Go as low as you can. That's more difficult. Next one is side plank, knee to elbow. Then you go on side plank and knee to elbow. So remember your hips needs to be as high as possible. Don't let it fall. And if it becomes more difficult, just stay on the side plank and try one right here. So that's if you get. Remember to breathe. And now the other side. The goal here is to really activate these obliques, and the oblique crunch allows you to work the other ones too on the other side. Okay, we're done. One round, 30 seconds of rest now, and then we repeat the whole cycle. And as you can see, I'm sweating, it's working. I would say, I think the second section is when you feel the real burn. And the other ones focus more on the details, right? Okay, I'm gonna talk less now. So I need to focus on movements. Okay, crunch, leg pull. Next one. Side of the crunch. Try to keep you straight as possible. The legs straight as possible. And on the other side. First section done, 30 seconds of rest, and then move on to the second section. Now, lying, leg hip raise. And if you're tired, just rest at the bottom and go into the reach out. Now this side on the climber. Spread your fingers as much as possible. Try to have your back as flat as possible, and your glutes activated and core activated for sure. Next one will be plank piston. The second section gives me goosebumps. I'm feeling high by just exercising, which is the best high I can get. So I know what it is. The side mountain climbers and plus the plank right after. Since you're being in the plank for 30 seconds, your core is activated and it's on fire. Okay, last section. Leg pulling. Knee to elbow. Especially the side plank crunch, because we're also using our elbow to move toward the knee. Now the other side. So now we got 30 seconds of rest. That was the end of the second round. And to be honest, it's killing me right now, and I like that. It's not easy, and it's not supposed to be easy, so the goal here is to push your limits and really try to get deep down on what you got. Because sometimes, you know, you have a lot of fuel left in the tank, so empty that tank. Next one, crunch to leg pull in. I'm sorry for that noise, it's just my body is so sweaty right now. Next one, side oblique crunch. Now the other side. And on the press section, you got 30 seconds of rest. Move on to the second section right after. Moving on to death. I like it. I'm in the zone right now. That's why I'm not talking much, but I'm high from working out. Second section, lying leg raise. Let's go, let's go. Next one, side of the climber. Next one, leg piston. Wow. Wow. I went to a different dimension. That second section is my favorite. My head was getting goosebumps in my neck. I was like, keep going, keep going. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Beautiful pain. Last section. Laying leg pull in. Next one, side plank crunches. Let's go, let's go. Now the other side. Okay, let me close that. Okay, so that was 3 sections, and sorry, 3 rounds. We completed, 27 exercises. It's no jokes, your abs gonna be crying, screaming. But if you do the 3 rounds, trust me, you gotta get strong abs right after that, and it's worth it. That pain is really worth it. As you could see, I wasn't talking so much because that second section, I mean, the entire circuit is very difficult, but that second section it brought me in a totally different place. My mind was clear. I just had to do what I gotta do. So do the same thing. If that wasn't enough, do 5 rounds if you want. If it's too hard, do 20 seconds instead of 30. Just adapt, but try to get that same circuit going because it targets the entire core. Like as you can see, we're targeting retraced abdominis, lower abs, obliques, and lower back, and also hip flexors. So that was great. Thank you so much for watching. and I'll see you next time.